So there's actually something useful in starting with Blogger, which does give you a blank slate. You are creating a new blog, but it's not a wholly blank canvas. There are some restrictions already placed on what you can do within this tool. So you were forced at the outset to choose some kind of template. They give you a range of options. You can think about whether you want a light background or a dark one, how many colors you want involved, what that color scheme will be. There are still choices to make, but the choice you make will be uniformly applied across pages on your site. And the way this tool is built, inherently, the content you're creating has some separation from that presentation decision. So if things don't work out well with the choices you make at the beginning, and as we discuss usability and some of the visual design aspects that relate to the content that you're storing, you may decide to make other choices, and this tool lets you undo those without retyping everything that you've put into the system. So that's one reason why less choice can sometimes be good. Also, this restriction and this templatized page format, really being locked into that is a very good example of what you might experience designing for a content management system. I think it's very common in web design courses to be given a blank slate and asked to create things like this, to understand how do you standardize the frame around content. How do you make pages and a user experience consistent from page to page? And that's a valuable skill, but there is another skill, which is how do you take a limited range of options where you have restrictions that don't seem at first to give you the flexibility you'd like for different types of content and presenting different sorts of information. So that's really what we get from using Blogger. We get to see how different people address these limitations and what you can do with things as basic as font size, hyperlinks,